Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a tool that is totally changing the game for modern marketers, ChatGPT. We're going to show you exactly how you can use it to automate tasks, pump out amazing content, and maybe most importantly, get hours of your week back.
So just think about your to-do list for a second. You've probably got stuff like draft blog outlines, create social posts, come up with some A/B tests, and make sense of customer feedback. It's a ton of work, right? But what if one tool could give you a huge head start on all of it?
And that's not some far-off sci-fi idea. The tool is here, and it is ready to go. And we're not just talking about some simple chatbot. You should really think of it as a brand new productivity layer for your entire marketing department.
Okay, so let's completely reframe how we think about this. This isn't about replacing marketers, it's all about amplifying what they can already do. And that's where this idea of a force multiplier really comes into play.
This right here, this gets to the absolute heart of it. The goal is not to just set AI on autopilot and walk away. Nope. It's to give a single marketer the same productive output as a small team, freeing them up to focus on the big picture strategy and creative vision, the stuff that humans are uniquely good at.
So how do we actually make all this happen? Let's get practical. It's time to open up the AI toolkit and look at the specific features that are basically built for marketers like you. These are your 4 pillars, your new secret weapons. You've got custom GPTs, which let you build these little AI assistants for specific tasks, and you don't need to write a single line of code. Then, custom instructions, so you can set your brand voice just once and save yourself from endless editing. Plugins connect to the apps you're already using, like Zapier. And Code Interpreter, that's your on-demand data analyst.
What's really fascinating here is the focus on this simple, often overlooked feature. By setting up your brand tone, your audience, your goals, and custom instructions one time, every single prompt you write from that point on is already on brand. Just think about the hours you spend tweaking copy to get it right. This one setting basically does it for you, automatically.
All right, now let's see how these tools actually fit into your day-to-day work. This is where the theory stops, and you start getting real, tangible output that you can use right away.
Here's just a perfect example of the kind of speed we're talking about. A simple little prompt asking for 5 email subject lines gives you 5 different creative options in seconds. But it's more than just one idea. It's a whole batch of A/B testable content that's ready to roll. The workflow couldn't be simpler. Prompt in, output out, and then a quick human edit to polish and hit send.
It's also amazing for SEO brainstorming. You can give it a core term, say bespoke bathroom, and it instantly spits back all these related alternatives. Now, this isn't just about finding keywords, it's about really understanding search intent, broadening your authority on a topic, and grabbing more of that relevant traffic without spending hours on manual research.
And this same power applies right across your entire content strategy, creating this amazing connected engine. It can draft tailored posts for any platform. It can generate multiple versions of ad copy so you can test what actually works. And, this is one of my personal favorites, it can take one big blog post and instantly spin it out into a full campaign, a Twitter thread, a LinkedIn article, and even a script for a short video.
But it is so much more than just a content machine. You can use it to script smarter chatbot conversations for way better customer service. You can also act as your research assistant, analyzing raw feedback to pull out the key themes, or even helping you build out detailed buyer personas from the ground up. It really shifts from just being a writer to being a strategic partner. So here's the deal. The quality of what you get out of the AI depends entirely on the quality of what you put in. Getting fantastic results means you have to learn how to write fantastic prompts. Instead of just kind of guessing or winging it, using a structured framework like this one from Smart Insights, make sure you're giving the AI all the context it needs. Clearly defining what you want, who you're speaking as, and who you're speaking to, well, it leads to way more relevant and useful results on the very first try. And here are 3 pro tips for you. First, never just settle for the first answer. Always ask for a few different versions to spark new ideas. Second, if you need a really specific format, just show it an example. And third, and this is crucial, to avoid it just making stuff up, you need to give it the real data, the actual stats, or the correct product details to work with.
And finally, using this tool responsibly is completely non-negotiable. These are the 3 golden rules. A human being must always review and edit the output before it goes live. Never, ever input sensitive customer data. And remember, AI is here to support, not dictate your core marketing strategy.
So the main thing to take away from all this is simple. ChatGPT is an incredibly powerful tool, but at the end of the day, it's still just a tool.
The real competitive advantage is going to go to the marketers who truly master it, the ones who learn how to guide it, integrate it into their workflow, and use it to execute a uniquely human strategy.
We've just walked through the how. So now, the real question is for you. Think about your own workflow. You know, the tedious reports, the endless content drafts, those brainstorming sessions that go nowhere. What is the very first task you're going to hand over to your new AI assistant to win back your most valuable asset, your time?
If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and share it, with others who might benefit too. To learn more about product management and digital marketing, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update.